Unlock the secret to a confident and fulfilling relationship by discovering your true personal style and learning how to love the skin you're in. Don't let feelings of low self esteem lead to fear of infidelity. Discover the power of personal style and learn how to boost your confidence, reignite the spark in your marriage, and live your best life, because what you wear impacts your mood, your money, your marriage, your mojo, everything. As women, we do a really good job taking care of everyone else, don't you think? We take care of our marriages. We nurture and educate and raise our children. We are very community oriented typically. We take care of things in our business, our career, full-time business, our part-time business. We are involved in projects. We are doers, connectors. We are members, active members of our community, no matter how small or large that is. I don't know about you, but it happened to me and it happens to most women as well. And we do such a good job of taking care of others and we lose ourselves somewhere along the way. Have you noticed that? That is a very common problem with women of all ages and stages and cultures all across the globe. And that's not good for relationship. That's not good for marriage. Just like you teach your children to go from baby to crawling to walking to learning to counting to communicating and being in a relationship and doing life, so must you and I continue to invest in ourselves to continue learning and growing. That is the spirit of excellence inside of us, inside of every human being. So we need to be constantly investing in ourselves to make sure that we're not that woman who baited and switched our men, right? Think about it. Are you dressing today the way you did 10, 20, 30 years ago when you married your husband or when you met your partner in life? Are you? Most women will say no if they're honest. I am, because I know that what I put out there is what I want to maintain. What I put out there is part of what got my husband's attention, because being my best self is good for our marriage. Putting my best foot forward, and I'm not talking about 9-inch heels and dripping in bling all day long, although that's very fun and that is a lot of fun. But what I'm talking about is being authentic. And as women, we need to really make the decision and accept the fact that unless we put our best foot forward, unless we prioritize ourselves and actually respond to the biblical call to action, which is to arise and shine, which is to love your neighbor as yourself, which means you've got to love yourself well, then we're missing something. And our marriages, our relationships will be adversely impacted as a result. I work with women all day long and I love what I do. And I also survey men on a regular basis to understand how they experience their women. Let me ask you a question. When your man compliments you and tells you how good or how beautiful or how sexy you look, do you receive his compliment? Do you receive it and believe it and really walk it and own it? If you're honest, you might say no. Oftentimes we bat it away, we shoo it away, and we block it, we reject it. And then we wonder why he's not complimenting us anymore after 10 or 20 years of marriage. It takes humility to receive a compliment. It takes ego, who is the one to always give and to dish out and to be generous and to be helping and to be complimenting. And if you can't receive help, receive generosity, receive compliments, then you have an ego problem. I learned that about 10 years ago. So when your man compliments you, or anyone for that matter, but most especially your man, here is a really important style tip. Say, thanks, babes, I received that. Or just say, thanks, honey, or thanks, doll, or whatever your term of endearment is for him. And watch, slowly but surely, a change come back into your relationship. Because it is wise and it's beautiful and sexy to receive the love that your husband is speaking and giving into you. That's really important as women. And how do I know any of this? Well, I speak with a little bit of authority on this subject because I went from hating, and I mean hating my body, really condemning every part of it. A lot of women who have been through physical, emotional, and sexual abuse, I have, carry a lot of shame. And then, we either get promiscuous or we get really prissy or we get all kinds of things about our body, and it becomes a way of life. It becomes a habit to hide and to shame and to block and deflect. And then how must your man love you well? It doesn't work. So through a lot of work and years of coaching and investing in myself, with my beautiful coach and mentor at the time, I learned to overcome all of those things. And then I took it a step forward thinking, well, how am I going to have fun with this? How am I going to go from being really uncomfortable and actually physically in pain anytime I was intimate and having intercourse with my husband, and this is real talk, guys. This is real talk. This is not a subject we need to be, tiptoeing around. There are marriages that are breaking down every single day. Mine was one of them. I decided I need to fix some things. There are two people in a marriage, so it's 100%, 100%. My 100% contribution was my responsibility. And then once I overcame all the abuse and I learned how to get to the other side of it, and I encourage you to do that if that is you. It is hard work, but there is freedom on the other side. Then I took my passion for fashion and created Fashion in the Bedroom, which is something that I teach my clients. It's in my coaching program. You're so welcome to check it out. We may do some work together, you and I, maybe we don't. You're welcome to go to lindapage.com and check out what it is that's on offer. But right now, right here for you today, it's really important that you understand that your relationship with your husband or with your man has got everything to do with what you wear, because your spirit of beauty is an inside job. What you wear on the outside is a reflection of what's going on the inside. If you're dressing down and in your tacky tracky and your yoga pants, if you are slouching about, either you got lazy, either you've let excuses creep in, either you're still blaming COVID, which, by the way, hello, is over and done with. Either you have baited and switched because you dressed up to get his attention, married him, and now you're, I don't know, this is star of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Either that or something else is going on and you're feeling bad, you're feeling ashamed, you're feeling disappointed, you've gained weight, whatever it is, it's going to show up on the outside. Or if you are dressing up really beautifully, is it a reflection of what's going on the inside? Is it a reflection or is it a cover up? Because a lot of women will wear clothing and use fashion as a mask to hide what's going on the inside. You need to make the connection with the woman in the mirror. You and I need to wear on the outside that which is going on the inside. And that's what I call dress to connect, connecting with the woman in the mirror, which is something that is so powerful and so beautiful, which then enables you to connect with your man in marriage, in relationship. If you're single, you don't want to be, oh my gosh, there are other videos and that's a conversation for another time. You need to dress today for the man you want to meet tomorrow. You cannot be slouching around in your tacky tracky and that crap old college t-shirt and have this long list of all the boxes he must tick when you're actually sitting there in your freaking yoga pants that you've been wearing for the past 3.5 years on the couch and making a list of what you're praying for and expect him to come knocking on the door. Doesn't work like that. Prayer is powerful, but faith without action is dead. That applies to our marriage every single day. Your beauty is a gift to your man, and your confidence and your self-esteem is something that you and I need to work on a regular basis. You must accept the fact that your beauty is a gift. It is a real and living spirit. Your spirit of beauty is to connect, is to edify, is to uplift, is to have fun with. And when it comes to fun with your man, there is no easier fun than fashion in the bedroom. If you lacked confidence in this area before, or you still do, I can tell you that I went from lacking that to not at all anymore, thanks to the tool that God gave me, which is my passion for fashion. You can dress up, you can do knee-high boots, you can do all kinds of fun things, some bling, some fur coats. And let me tell you something, you want to know more about that? That's in my coaching program. And you have got enough of imagination to go and put some things of your own together. But I'm telling you this, that your connection with your man and your decision to share your beauty with him and to make an effort to bless him with that is a major part of the success of your marriage. Here is another style tip I'm going to give you. It's really simple and it's easy to apply. Do one thing today. It is only action that kills fear. Action kills fear faster than anything else. I've been applying that since the age of 17 when I had no job, no clue, no education, no car, no home, nothing. I decided if I can either go for this and fall on my face and get up and try again, or I can hide and lock myself away and just not live the life I want to live. The latter was just not an option. Take action today. Choose one thing. What can you do to invest your spirit of beauty in your marriage? What about just doing your hair up in a cute high ponytail or a side little messy chignon bun or something with your hair? Put a little bit of lip gloss on. You do not have to wear a lot of makeup to look good. A lot of women say, but I don't like wearing makeup or I can't because I've got a skin condition. No problem. Let me tell you something. You take away the makeup, but you do your hair. You put some moisturizer on your skin, a little bit of his favorite perfume on you. You put a dress on, a summer dress or a top and jeans that you know he loves on you. And you put a little bit of a swagger into your stride as you walk in the room and you will catch his eye. Watch that. It is absolute science. And the gift of fashion is a prop you can use every single day. So choose one thing today. What is the one thing that you can do right now as you listen to me saying this? You're not hearing this by mistake, friend. You need this. We all do, because that marriage is worth it. That relationship is worth it. What is the one thing that you're going to do today, right now, that you can make as an investment into yourself, your spirit of beauty, and into your relationship with your man? Is it your hair? Is it putting on some lashes? Is it putting on a cute little top that he loves with some shorts, depending on where you live or whatever that is? Is it wearing something that he bought for you 10 years ago that you haven't worn for ages, that will tell him without saying a word that you love him? Is it that swagger that I'm talking about? You have hips for a reason, girl, okay? We have hips for a reason. Don't just let them go lock hard and cold because they need to move. Okay, and I'm not talking about sexual activity. I'm talking about beautiful femininity as women. What can you do today to the gift that is fashion and color and style and movement that you know that he will appreciate? Make a note of that right now and do that today. Whether or not you are lacking self-esteem or self-confidence, I can tell you, guaranteed, that the gift of fashion is a prop, a daily tool that you can use to boost your self-confidence and boost your self-esteem. Your spirit of beauty is inside of you, whether you believe it or not, whether you think it's dead or not. She will never die. She is there and she needs feeding. She is an animal all of her own. And your spirit of excellence is right alongside her, saying, let's do something. Let's rise up. Let's dress up. You know that in your heart, you want to look beautiful. You want to feel fantastic. You want to walk out your front door feeling like you nailed it today. Like you're the shizness of the fashion biz, even if it's just for today, even if it's just one day a week. That's inside of you, and that's a natural part of you. So when it comes to taking action and your morning routine and doing something to invest in your marriage, regardless of how you feel with regards to your confidence or your body or your weight, whatever it is, do something. Take action in the direction of your identity, in the direction of your spirit of beauty, and go to your closet, go to your makeup, go to your accessories and see, what is it that I can do? Because I guarantee you, you do that one thing, then another, then another. Or it's all the little things that add up to a beautiful, powerful, impactful marriage, and your husband will notice. Don't worry about if he compliments you or not. Don't worry about if he gives you feedback or not. You just keep doing the right thing. And I'm telling you, you'll get a double check from him soon enough. And if you need help in this area, you are so welcome to attend one of my free webinars that run on a regular basis. I'm there live. I give of my time, my attention, my energy. I give you everything that's in my heart and in my mind to help you to get up, dress up, and be that bold light on a hill. I'm here to tell you that your relationship, your marriage is worth your effort. It's worth your investment. Men are, women are as well, but men are designed to be drawn to a visual image of beauty. That's you. He was drawn to you for all kinds of things. Don't hide your beauty. Don't apologize for it. Don't dim it down. Don't dress down and blend into the background, and don't dim your light in fear of outshining others. You ain't that powerful, honey. Only God and only she can dim her light. You are called to arise and shine. And marriages are desperately in need of women who are committed to getting up, dressing up, and being a good ambassador of their faith, of their marriage, of their family, of their community, of their business. It is time to be done with the yoga pants. Once a week is okay if you're going to go out and work out, and then you come back and you shower and you change. It is time to be done with those tacky trackies and those old big baggy t-shirts. It is time to be done with the excuses that you have agreed with in the world to say, oh, but everyone, we're all working from home and everyone dresses this way. And doesn't it say, do not be conformed to this world, but be renewed in your mind? But if you say, well, I work from home and nobody sees me, you just call yourself a nobody. And how does he see you when you walk in, when he walks in the front door at the end of his day, or you walk in and he's at home? What does he get greeted with? Think about it. You are a woman and you have beauty and power and femininity. You can be feminine, fierce in the same second. You can be the shizness and all of that, and then be gentle and beautiful and just quiet in the next. You are a woman and you have a spirit of beauty that needs to live and breathe. I implore you today, come and attend my webinar, www.lindapage.com, and let me help you to have fun in the bedroom, with fashion in the bedroom, to boost your self-confidence, boost your self-esteem, and to give your marriage or your relationship the much needed time and attention that you know that it is worthy of, by the gift that won't cost you a dime, that's in your bedroom, which is your wardrobe. www.lindapage.com. Come and join me.